Hey, welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. I don't have a clue what the answer is for this artist question. I've got Ryan Painter and Amy Spencer in studio with me from In Magazine. Now, you guys are super smart, so we're going to see if you can get it right. The question was, what artist was struck in the face with a mallet by an envious rival, disfiguring him for life? Is it Michelangelo, Raphael, Titan, or Rembrandt? What do you guys say? Amy's looking puzzled.
Which Ninja Turtle?
Which one was your favorite then? Choose your favorite name.
Raphael.
Okay, she's going Raphael.
Well, then, let's go Rembrandt.
It's not life or death.
Rembrandt.
Yeah, no, this is scary.
It's not a movie question.
You're both wrong. Chris is going to tell us who's the actual answer.
All right, obviously one of us studied in school.
Chris, because you're so smart.
Or somebody handed me a piece of paper. I'm not sure, one or the other. The answer is actually Michelangelo, or Michelangelo, depending on where you're from. He not only developed his genius as a sculptor, but he also excited the wrath of his rival, Torgiano, I believe is his name. And that is the rival who struck him with a mallet, crushing his nose and disfiguring Michelangelo for life. So that just goes to show you.
Happens in ice skating, it happens in art.
That's right.
It happens everywhere.
That's right. So that's the answer right there, okay? So you can find out from In Magazine what else is going on around town.
You can, but you can't find out artists from them, apparently, because neither of them had a clue.
We didn't.
About the Ninja Turtles.
Well, if they were local artists, we might have an idea, but
I know.
They were a little foreign and maybe a little dead as well.
No.
We don't really try to focus on what was.
You guys focus on what's going on. That's what I like about your magazine. Tell us about In.
Well, this week, this is our 90s issue, and we're doing this
90s because of why? Vanilla?
Because of Vanilla Ice.
Here we go. This is Mr. Vanilla Ice.
Yes.
He's rolling into Salt Lake City, believe it or not.
Yes, he is here tomorrow night with MC Hammer.
Baby.
This is quite the show, because they are not doing this show together anywhere else except for Orem, Utah.
It's who? Him and MC Hammer?
Yeah. Vanilla Ice, MC Hammer.
Go figure. Of all places, they're coming to Orem, Utah to do this show?
Is that weird? Well, I think people in Utah County just learned about these two bands. They're like,
they just learned.
Yeah, they're like,
now that it's 2009.
They're like, rap, okay. This is cool. And they're like doing the dance moves, getting the pants, You
gotta get all that if you're gonna know Vanilla Ice. He's here tomorrow night at the McKay Center, which is in Orem. Are tickets still available? Do you know, or is it?
Yeah, they are. In fact, and they're actually doing a meet and greet for $100, $200. They're on smithstix.com. You can get tickets and maybe go hang out with these.
I wouldn't mind meeting him.
These cool guys.
He's looking pretty good in this picture you guys have on the front of In.
That is an older picture, but if you look inside, there's a newer one. Not much of a difference, though.
Okay, good.
The years have been kind to him. 20 years.
Really?
And you'll like it because he's not wearing a shirt.
Oh, Ryan, you know me all too well. Well, is it a good sign without the shirt on, or should he have his shirt on?
Well, it depends on what you think of his tattoos.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to find this.
So we've got an interview with him. One of our freelance writers actually got to talk to him on the phone. He calls him bro a lot, which I expect nothing less. And he talks about being on that show on VH1. You remember him and Ron Jeremy went at it.
Interesting. So if you are looking to go back into the 90s, Vanilla Ice is where it's at tomorrow. And MC Hammer, they've got an interview in here. With him in here.
And I just learned that MC Hammer's apparently bringing a 24-person choir.
Really?
So it's going to be,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I found the pictures. Okay.
Is that sexy or what?
Not
you thought that was our
difference.
sexy in Salt Lake,
it.
didn't you?
I like that one right there. He's got some cool tattoos. If you want to see Vanilla Ice tattoos, it's right here in Magazine. Okay, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's your moment of glory. Movies, and more movies. Nothing really good came out, I feel like, last weekend.
No. Right now we're in the kind of the wasteland, which is they want a lot of people to play catch up with the Oscar films. Leading up to it, they wanted you to see as many as you could, and after, now they want to push.
Now tell me, did you just get sick of seeing the pits over and over again on camera?
Well,
or was it entertaining?
They probably, they sat them in the front row. Obviously, for good reason, but I think that they did pan to them a little often.
The one time I was expecting it is when Jennifer Aniston came out on stage. I was like,
I
want to see their reaction. And of course they wait till they're both smiling and happy. You know.
Well, and you have to know the Brad and Angelina are perfectly aware. Oh, here comes Jen. They're going to obviously cut to them.
Know.
The last thing in the world that either of them are going to do is have this big stare down, because then that becomes tabloid fodder, and it becomes the story of the awards. So they just smile, regardless of how they feel. Who knows how they feel? I don't think anyone really has any idea what the relationship between the three people is. But I think more of the tension's on our end than their end.
Yeah.
At that point,
feed off of it,
they're just professionals at that point. But yeah, you did see quite a bit of them.
What did you think about? Chris was saying that you and him had similar views on. You think Frank Langella should have won Best Actor?
I think he was up there, but I mean.
Sean Penn did an incredible job.
I knew going in, when you looked at it, that Sean Penn was going to win just because of the history of things. It didn't necessarily mean that he was the best actor this year. They kind of do a lot of things where they look over the...
It's a hard subject.
It is, and
or touchy, I should say.
And it would have... Mickey Rourke was just too gruff, I think, ultimately for them. And it's funny that comes into play, but it does.
Yeah.
The Academy is drawn to certain things. They like films about the Holocaust, which is why you saw the short film Toyland. That's why that one won. It was a good film, but it wasn't necessarily the best short in my opinion. But yeah, they're drawn to certain things, and when it comes to kind of the gruff actor, sometimes they don't give it to them.
Exactly.
Well, and I've heard that a lot of times they want like real characters, like somebody portraying someone who is real, or a real event. And Mickey Rourke's character was all made up, wasn't it?
It was fictional, yeah.
I wondered if that had a difference with
That's true.
With
I hadn't thought of it that way.
Yeah.
I've got to ask you, did you see Coraline?
No, not yet.
Okay, I was going to hope that you were going to take my side. Everybody I've talked to has loved Coraline, but
you didn't love it.
You can be. It's okay to be different.
Oh, I'm fine with being different. I'm just wondering if I'm the only person right now
I think
that
so.
didn't like it.
Because I know I'm gonna love it.
Really?
Yeah.
See it and then tell me what you think.
My mother liked it.
Yeah.
I think it's bizarre. I know my roommate Angie didn't like it.
So what did you like?
Okay.
It was dark. I mean, if I was
you
saying
didn't
my
like
kids,
the dark?
I would be shocked. I had a little girl with me, a little 7-year-old, and she was terrified. I thought it was going to be happy and fun.
Not.
Did
you see the preview?
Okay, it looked dark, but it didn't look that dark. It was dark.
Happy and fun?
Yeah, I was hoping for something a little better than what it was. But it was Tim Burton, of course, Nightmare Before Christmas, all that. Anyways, let's talk In Magazine, though. You can always pick up copies around town. You've got your online thing.
Yeah, our website is so hot right now, inthisweek.com. We are actually interacting with all of our readers right now. You can actually post blogs of your own. We'll comment on them. It's fun.
And it's almost like kind of like a MySpace, Facebook account, sort of.
It is. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people are being really interactive on there. We've got new questions every day for people to answer, and we put them in print.
Well, good. Well, you guys, thanks.
Fun.
You guys do a great job.
Thanks.
Again, In Magazine, they've got a whole lot of stuff in here. They tell you all what's going on in the events, places to go, places to eat, things to see. A lot of hot, sexy girls and guys out having fun. If you want to see some pictures of it, check it out. It's all right here in Magazine. And go check out online. What is it? inthisweek.utah?
inthisweek.com.
inthisweek.com. There we go. Ryan, Amy, good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Stick around. We've got a little bit more coming up on the Mountain Morning Show just after this.